Hello, everybody. You can just continue eating, but I'm just going to do a poem that I wrote for Amaris. It was because of some of the news that we were told by the doctors when we first went for a scan, and we were told that her heartbeat was just beating too fast, and it was through the roof, and we had to trust God. We had to pray, we had to trust God. We knew God had given her to us. Her name, Amaris, means given by God. And so we faced a lot of battles, a lot of mind challenges, and we heard God speak to us, which was the greatest thing of it all, was the fact that we heard God through the fears. We heard God, and He came through. And so wherever you are, whatever your challenge is, I want you to know, like Pastor said today in the service, God will do it because He will do it. Not because of anything that I did, not because of anything we did, but because He said He will do it. And so it's a poem, but it's also a worship, because it's from a heart of gratitude, from a heart of joy that I wrote it, thanking God for her life. So the first verse is her speaking in the first person. The second verse is me speaking about our journey. And the third verse is a prophecy for her life. What love is this? What God is this? Before the hands of time had its start and gone, the potter sculptured me. That is, before the tick told the tock to tick-tock, tick-tock, you molded me. Before the canvas of galaxy darkness were sprinkled with stars a billion light years away, you ordained me. In your secret place, fearfully and wonderfully, you created me. Like the first drop of Noah's flood, I'm unprecedentedly original, sent individual, love from God gave, handmade, Jehovah's babe, God's gift, Amaris. It was love that sowed a seed and Providence blueprint fashionably fleshed out in the love pod of my mother's womb. 41 weeks and 4 days, this prophecy from God's heart is delivered, ready to bloom. What love is this? What God is this? So there I was, sat in a room when a clay pot called a consultant cardiologist reports the tick-tock of your child's heart is too fast and irregular. But honestly, he admits he knows not why. The potter has made a mistake. I hear the devil's jibe. This pot has a crack in it. The core is under attack in the pitch black room. Oh Lord, what do I do? I need to fall back. My baby's heart needs support. Lord, take control. The hands of time stand still. Nothing else matters but how this moment unfolds. So now the war begins. Fast as windy flames devour, arrows of lies assault my mind with thoughts of what it would be like to live with. Oh, I cannot speak of it. The wherewithal of the mind from a void canvas, the words of man have painted a bleak future, lost in the vast mountains of exponential lie. But then in the nick of time, I hear his whisper. I remember his word to me, Psalm 139, 14 to 16, and now my foundation sure. Like the prodigal son, I come to my senses. Arise from this filth of pig's lies and fly to my father's arms. Oh no, but it wasn't I who came to my senses. It was he lighting up the shadow of lies, the good shepherd pulling me out of the entangled web of devil's deceit. Lord, train my hands for war, my mind to be sure. All thoughts must now pass through the lie detector of his word. My baby's heart has a crack in it. That's the fraudulent devil's falsehood. God's quality assurance reads very good. Now this heart belongs to you. Her heart is as bold as a lion, strong and firm in his word, so full of God's love it causes the foundation of fear to tremble. Lit up with unflinching courage to walk into Nebuchadnezzar's furnace. By his grace she will scale over every Jericho, stroke mute lion's fur, and oh, Goliath, mind your head. A woman after God's heart, the echo of his will. A TikTok in sync with the sovereign God. Mr. Cardiologist, pay attention. My God is a specialist in perfection. He's the way maker, my baby's pacemaker, chain breaker, said he'll never leave nor forsake her. He's my baby's creator, instigator, incubator, and administrator. There's nobody greater. Jehovah El Elyon, his word is spot on. This directive from God will be done. See, from the voidness of nothing, his word has framed a triumphant and glorious future. From not being to human being. In him she lives, she moves, she has her being. Oh my God, yours is the kingdom, the power and the glory. With the saints and the angels, the 20 and the 4 elders, I cast my crown before the Lamb of God and I sing.